Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Newsmakers Podcast, sponsored by the Tippecanoe Gazette, your local source for news in Tipp City, Ohio.
You know you wanted to say the Downtown Tipp City Partnership.
I did. I really wanted to say sponsored by the Downtown Tipp City Partnership. But the reason I'm talking about the Downtown Tipp City Partnership is because they're joining us today to talk about their upcoming events in the new calendar year. Hello, how are you?
Hi, thanks for having me.
Who's joining me? Who's this?
I'm Tasha Weaver, and I could have talked
Yes,
to
you are.
every week about stuff that's going on in downtown.
It's crazy. I saw your list of the events that you're holding in 2025, and that is just nutty.
Okay, so the list
nutty.
is not just the partnership.
It's
we have
a
a
lot.
lot of community partners that host events downtown as well.
But when you see them all in one list, your events, the arts, the car shows, all of them in one, you're like, okay, this is crazy.
Right.
I have to quit
now
my
that's
job.
Why everybody wants to be downtown Tipp City.
Exactly. I have to quit my job just to go to all these events. I don't have time to work. This is awesome. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us. If you've missed it, we've had several recent episodes with the partnership, and the last one we just did is on the upcoming annual meeting and dinner, which is happening on January 27th, the Monday night, and tickets are still available for that. Awesome. All right. So today we're here to talk about your crazy list of events that are coming up. And I think we want to keep this real short. So let's only do the first 50. How's that sound?
Let's start with the first quarter. How's that?
Let's start with January, February, and March and just hit each one of those. And I have questions about all of them.
Perfect.
So
I love questions.
You do love questions.
I do.
And you can be like, I can answer that one.
Yes. Okay.
That I know what's going on. How would people find your list of events?
It's at the downtowntipcity.org underneath our events tab.
Okay, so you've got a website.
Okay, that's perfect.
Because the voting one needs to go live right now. And then the 30th, we'll put the one up we're doing right now.
Okay.
Will that work? So, yeah, let's talk about all the events.
All right, perfect.
So first, before you get into it, but if people do want to sponsor or support the partnership, is there a way for them to be able to do that?
Yeah. So at the bottom of the partnership's website on the main homepage, there is a link where you can donate. And thanks to Thrivent, they pay all of the fees. So we do not get any credit card fees, and you don't get any credit card fees for your donation.
That's fancy.
And they also supply you with a tax receipt.
Oh, I like that a lot. That's fancy. So people can make a donation, cash donation. Can they also join?
Yes, they can become a friend of downtown underneath the Join Us tab on our website. Mm-hmm. And if you have not checked it out lately, it is a little different. Our 2025 memberships or friendships just went live, so they are updated there.
Okay.
And then we are always looking for volunteers. You know, the events and the projects that we put on downtown, they take a lot of manpower.
Yeah.
A lot of hands sometimes. So even if you're like, hey, I don't know how I can help, but I want to help, just reach out to me. You can text me 937-667-0883. And I'm
email?
sure,
What's your email?
Tasha at downtowntipcity.org.
And people can sign up and help with some of the events that are happening downtown.
And if you're like, hey, I just like to file papers, or I'll come in and write thank you cards. I mean, really, whatever you want to do, if you want to help give back to the community in any way, I can find a way for you to do that.
That is so cool. I love that. So under Join Us, you've got your Become a Member page. And that is really clear how people can join. You've got your personal memberships, your nonprofits, and then your business with different levels. And then you just click on that, and it takes you through the whole process. And then you would be supporting the partnership, Tasha, and all the amazing things that they do in the downtown. So this is great. I love that. It's very clean. I like the way they make it very obvious how to support you. That's great.
Yeah, thanks.
It's a great website.
Something we've been working on really hard.
Yeah, and it's a good looking website too. It's got a lot of great information on there. Okay, so now let's talk about your events.
All right.
For January of 2025. I cannot believe it's 2025.
I know.
I keep saying it wrong.
Really?
I keep saying 2024. The next thing is the Talk of Tipp on January 23rd, and I think that's a joint thing with you and the chamber. Is that right?
It is.
So the Talk of Tipp for the January one, what's that? Where's that going to be at, and what's that going to be covering?
Be in the Monroe Township, the downstairs.
Hey, that's this building.
That is this building.
Every time I come in this building to come to my office, it smells like food. Last time it smelled like Sloppy Joe's.
I can't smell.
Oh, and then today it smelled like donuts, and I'm like,
Wait, it
people,
smells like
you're
donuts in
killing
here?
me. They're killing me. People are
Why
killing
does
me.
it smell like donuts in here?
I don't know. Maybe I'm hungry for donuts. I don't know.
Now I'm hungry for donuts.
But it smelled like sloppy joes, and now I can't stop thinking about sloppy joes. That was like last week, and I'm just like, it's driving me nuts.
I don't like sloppy joes, but sloppy joes make me think of Adam Sandler.
Oh, God, I love sloppy joes. And manwich, you ever had a good manwich?
No.
Yeah. So what do you do at Talk of Tip?
You just share what's going on in your business that quarter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
really
it's like
simple.
a round table. People come, talk, whatever about whatever they like, and kind of network.
Yeah, it's open for anybody that wants to come. Community members, business owners, everybody. I know last year it seemed like one of the main focuses, everybody wanted to hear what Aaron had to say at the school.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, so come share, find out information.
That'll be exciting.
It is.
And that's in the Monroe Township Basement Building on January 23rd. Is that at
It's
night?
a Thursday morning
Thursday
at
morning.
9 o'clock in the morning.
9 a.m.?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I
I will
know.
not be there for that.
Well, we'll have coffee.
Oh, no. I will. Maybe I'll be there. Maybe I'll still be up from the night before. If that's true, I'll
Probably
come
likely.
by. Yes. I'll come by if I'm still up. Okay, so that's that event. And then the next one we talked about was,
It's a
we already
partnership
did that.
dinner, yeah.
Yep.
The big celebration where I can't wait to hand out all of those awards.
And if you want to hear about that, that's on the episode before this one.
Absolutely.
Okay, and the next one's very confusing to me because it looks like you're trying to write the word super, but you spelled it SOUP-ER. That's not how you spell Super Bowl. You know that, right?
Not- Really?
Okay, so that's on purpose.
Yes.
What
it
is
on purpose.
Super Bowl
Well,
week? Super Bowl week. I like this.
We have you heard of Restaurant Week before, right?
I have. Is
So
this a
this is-
super-related restaurant week
It
kind of
is.
thing? Really? Oh, I
Yeah.
guessed right.
You did.
Oh, sweet.
So all of our downtown restaurants are going to be showcasing a soup that week.
A soup.
Yeah.
I love soup. That's
Soup.
a good time of the year for soup, too.
Right.
I could use some right now.
And during that week, and I can't tell you which day it actually is right now.
You can tell me.
I don't know
Oh,
the
you
answer.
don't know yet.
But
Okay.
it's
I
Soup
thought you were
Day.
keeping it a secret.
It's National Soup Day.
National Soup.
One of those days during that week.
I like National Soup Day.
So
So how many restaurants do you have that are like being involved in that?
the downtown restaurants are going to participate in it right now. I'm going to reach out to a few other ones. Maybe see if Frida's wants to have some Mexican soup.
I Googled National
oh,
Soup Day
yeah,
and it
February
says
4th.
That's National Homemade Soup Day. Is that the same?
I think it's the same.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a separate one for regular soup and homemade
National
soup.
Soup Day.
Yeah, February 4th.
Yeah, February 4th.
So that's during that week.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So you're going to get to go and vote.
Mhm.
And then
For best soup?
When you vote, when you purchase your soup,
Mhm.
say you go to Coldwater and
Ooh, the butternut squash soup.
yeah, okay. So let's say that that's what their feature soup is for that week. I have no idea.
Right. It's a
okay,
surprise.
So
You have to
if you're
show up to
listening
find
to
out.
this,
Yeah.
when we're talking about
Don't
this,
sue when it's
all
not butternut.
hypothetical.
Yes.
So you go to Coldwater and you get your butternut soup, and then you're going to get a ballot, and you're going to pick if that soup gets 0 to 5 stars.
Okay, so you rank it like Yelp.
Yeah.
Got
and
it.
you're going to write your name
Okay.
and your email address and your phone number on this ballot. It's going to be super easy for you.
You said super easy.
Right?
Oh, I know what you did there.
All of the information that you need to fill out is going to be on the ticket.
It's super easy.
Super easy.
I love to pick the soup you want.
Yeah.
So-
At the end of the week, we're going to take all of the stars and we're going to see which restaurant gets the best bragging rights of the best soup. But if you voted that week, we are going to do 3 prize packs. So
Oh,
you are
cool.
going to get a pottery soup bowl
Oh,
from the Hotel Gallery, handmade. So if you've not been in the Hotel Gallery and seen the amazing,
stuff. Yeah,
beautiful
great stuff.
pottery, you're missing out.
yeah.
So you're going to get a nice, beautiful Super Bowl and then a $75 gift card.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you fill out the card, you're picking what you're rating the soup you just had, hopefully high, and then you're also getting into a drawing.
Yeah.
So it's a twofer.
Yeah. So
I
it's
like that.
really encouraging people to come downtown and try our soup.
And if I had 10 different soups from 10 different places, I'd have a higher chance of winning.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
And I mean, you can't go wrong with soup. I don't feel like.
God, I love
like I could
soup.
eat soup every day.
They put cream in it sometimes, and it's so good. Oh my God, that butternut squash soup. Oh, where was I? Pumpkin soup? I'm like, no, that's going to be gross. And it was so good.
I had some kind of soup. I was at a chocolate tasting, and there was
No.
chocolate in the soup.
No, that's disgusting.
No, it was really good.
Get out. That is gross.
So good.
It was chocolate soup?
Yes.
No.
It was some kind
You're
of...
telling me that so that I'll look it up online, and then you'll laugh when I can't find it because I'm like,
No,
not.
I'm telling you. It was some kind of... It was white chocolate soup, and I want to say it was maybe squash and white chocolate.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
I don't know. It was
Now you have
good.
me. Now you've got me confused. Now you've got me confused and hungry.
Okay, well, let's keep talking about events.
So that's super, and it's taking place during the Super Bowl
Right.
week. So that's why it's called
Isn't that fun?
Super Bowl. I like that. I like that a lot. So that's February 3rd,
Yeah.
Monday, but that's a whole week. It starts February 3rd.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't know why it's not in the right spot, but the first Friday of that week, which is Friday, February 7th, we have our chocolate and bourbon event.
Okay.
I think it's actually listed on the last page of that because I don't know, maybe I didn't do the date right when I was
I'm
uploading
scrolling. Let me scroll. You keep talking.
Yeah.
Though. So that's
So-
chocolate and bourbon
Yeah.
and chocolate soup. That's all at once. All at once.
Ooh, I wonder if we can get somebody
You
to do some
could.
chocolate soup for that night.
You could do it, and then people get like a dare.
Now I'm going to have to go, oh, I don't see it at all.
It's not here at all. I'll click through and see if I can find it while you talk about
Okay.
your chocolate soup bourbon.
We
thing.
do not currently have a plan to have chocolate soup at this event, but that would be fantastic if we
But people
did.
have to show up to find out if it's there or not.
Yeah, absolutely. This event did sell out last year. We did run out of the bourbon glasses. I will say I have already got multiple calls asking if we are having this event next
Really?
year, and we definitely are having it. I
That's
don't know why
awesome.
it's not on the website. But February 7th, it is the first Friday event. The
Okay.
check-in is going to be at Mock, Cabinets by Design. And there are going to be some bourbon tastings in our Dora establishments and then some chocolate offerings. And this year we are upping the game a little bit. And
Okay.
instead of just having pieces of chocolate, some places are going to have chocolate pastries and desserts.
Really?
Yeah.
Food.
Food.
Like croissant. I just like saying that word. This is not a promise to have croissants at the event, so don't everybody
I would love
freak out.
to. So, you know, one of my favorite things to do when Danny's at her dad's is I get the bodega croissants and I cut them in half. And then I put 5 chocolate chips inside the middle.
Exactly 5?
Exactly 5.
Not more.
And I lay them in a line. And then I take 3, and I know you're laughing at me because of my numbers, but
I would never.
3 strawberries is the perfect amount. And then I just take like a splash of my coffee creamer and put it in the microwave for 14 seconds, and it's delicious.
It's too bad none of your numbers are exact.
My-
Okay, so you've got your bourbon thing, and is the tickets and stuff for that available yet? Or is
They
that-
are not available yet. We
Okay.
are still working out where we're getting our chocolate from.
So
I'm
it's
really
up-
hoping to
you're
get
in
it
the
from
planning.
Trophy Nut, but
So how do you do that when you've got a bunch of events? Some of them are in the actual like stage of like this is happening this week, and then you've got other stuff that's still in the planning stages that's out a couple months. Do you like? I don't even know how you track all this stuff to keep track of
great
what's out.
notes.
Great notes.
Yeah.
I
Great
like it.
notes and a notebook that has everything that if
Don't lose
anything
that
ever
notebook.
happens to me, find that notebook.
Don't lose that notebook because it's got all the info in there you might need for everything.
Yes. Yeah, we have great work plans that have all of the details. So, you know, when the next director comes in and to do this job, they've got some great, they know exactly what to do step by step.
Because you'll be off at Sandals
No,
playing golf somewhere.
I will be playing golf somewhere.
Somewhere playing golf. Exciting. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll talk soon.